I remember the first time I took tyrosine. I remember the date. It was January 15th. It was 2 days before my birthday. And that was actually the very first supplement that I took for alcoholism. I didn't really know it was for alcoholism. I was taking it for depression. I had stayed in town over the holidays in the college town I was taking classes, and I stayed in town to drink rather than go home, and I was completely alone. All my friends had left to go home to see their families, and I remember going and getting a lot of alcohol and just squirreling it away in my apartment and staying there for days and drinking and drinking. And then my vehicle broke and I couldn't go get more alcohol, and so I was completely alone, and all I had was my I didn't have a computer or anything, and all I had was my flip-top phone, and it was getting pretty dreary and depressing there in town, being all alone and not knowing anyone, and then a snowstorm came, and so all I had was my flip-top phone, and I just started, flipping through it, looking on the internet for natural cures for depression or something like that, cures for depression. And there's a lot of things people said, like try eating jalapenos because they release endorphins. Some people said take a cold shower because it, activates something in the brain. I didn't try that. And then I came across some forum and somebody mentioned tyrosine, and I'd never heard of it before. And it piqued my interest. And I went to, when I got my Jeep fixed and when I got around to it, I went to the health food store and got some tyrosine. And in case you don't know, tyrosine is an amino acid, and it makes dopamine in the brain, and dopamine makes you happy. And so I went around and got it. It was January 15th, 2 days before my birthday, and went and got it. And the next day, I took it. You're supposed to take it in the morning because it's supposed to, wire you up or wake you up. And I took it, first of all, I took it on an empty stomach, which is what you're supposed to do. And the best way I can describe it is like I had been living in a world lit by a single 40-watt light bulb. And then somebody all of a sudden just, turned on the floodlights. It was like night and day. It was remarkable, and it made such a huge difference in me. It was amazing. You see, the thing is, alcoholics have this thing called anhedonia, and what basically that is an inability to feel pleasure in normal everyday things, and that's because of taxing your neurotransmitters so much that they don't have any more give left, and dopamine makes you happy, and I just tapped my reserves. See, alcohol releases dopamine and makes you, and that's the reward center in the brain. That's how you get addicted, or that's part of the reason you get addicted. And so I developed that over time. I didn't even realize I had developed it, that inability to feel pleasure in, a picnic or a sunset or something like that. And when I took tyrosine, it was like this light switch went off, and it reawakened a part of my brain, and I really, really endorse tyrosine. I highly recommend it. Alcoholics, have a unique struggle and they have to take care of themselves in a way that other people may not have to take care of themselves. And taking care of your mood, taking care of your mental state is extremely crucial, because that determines, or that's part of the reason that determines your success in sobriety or not, you know. And tyrosine will help you, I promise. I mean, it will help you tremendously. I've recommended it to a few other people, and they've, you know, had similar results as I have, you know. But anyway, I hope you've, you know, enjoyed my little testimonial. And please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more of this. And thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.